Ladies and gentlemen, now we start the semifinals, men's welterweight division, bout number 369. Please into the red corner from Ukraine, Yurii Zakhareev.
Zakhareev of Ukraine, a two-time European youth champion, beat Summit of India 5-0 in the quarterfinals, and that was an impressive win because Summit is a big, strong fighter. They've been putting it on people,
from Kuba,
not Zakhareev.
Dany Landys Lafos.
Lafos Pol is impressed. He had a great fight first up against Marco Verdi of Mexico in the quarterfinals, beat Vladislav Gudzi of Moldova. Another good fighter, 4-0. So this should be a real good fight, this one.
The judges of this bout: 1 Taiwan, 2 Jordan, 3 Israel, 4 Kazakhstan, and 5 Latvia, and the referee from Azerbaijan, Mr. Emil Gurbanaliyev.
Bit of height advantage there for Lafos Pol.
Round 1.
Zakhareev of Ukraine in the red, Lafos Pol of Cuba in the blue. Lafos Pol was just standing up a bit more upright. Zakhareev looking to kind of prowl and swagger his way up slightly closer. Lafos Pol just dipping at the knees there after he threw that left hand. Jab just short from the Cuban at the moment. Zakhareev gets in close, throws right to the body, and then looks to spring in with a jab to the body. Lafos Pol just been pushed back into the ropes there, made full use of them. Good jab there from the Cuban. He's found the range with it now. Left his body there from Lafos Pol. And there's the jab, just setting Zakhareev off balance as he looks to try and come in there. Snatched to the right hand a bit. Zakhareev, he's all action, the Ukrainian, and he's thrown a lot in the opening stages of this fight, but a lot of it is missed. When he's gone to the head anyway, a lot of it is missed. That jab short there. Body work has been better. Lafos Pol hasn't exactly been thundering shots home, but there's a more kind of studied look about him of the two. It's all movement, all action with Zakhareev. More economy from the Cuban fighter. Just having to sway back at the waist there, Zakhareev, to stay out of the way. Jab, good jab there from Lafos Pol. Left to the body. I think he just managed to drop the gloves on that, though, Zakhareev. Into the final 30 seconds or so of round 1. Left hand gets through there from Zakhareev. Just pushes Lafos Pol back into the ropes, and that was the biggest success he's had in the round so far. Straight left hand there from Zakhareev. He's having a good finish. Lafos Pol up until that point had landed the cleaner punches. Tough round that, tough round. He was spending a lot of time trying to track Lafos Pol down. Let's have a look at the scoring, and it's worked for him because Zakhareev has got that on all of the judges' scorecards. With Zakhareev, he was missing a lot, particularly with those headshots, and Lafos Pol did do some work with the jab. So until the close of that round, I probably had the Cuban just about ahead. Zakhareev was always aggressive, but it's not about that. It's about what lands. But then right towards the end there, he did get through with a few.
Seconds out, please.
So into the second round, and Lafos Pol is up against it here. Good stiff jab there from Zakhareev, and I think the Cuban has got to set his feet and meet Zakhareev a little bit more than he did in that first round, and there's signs here that he will do that. He just got caught there as he was backpedaling. He's got to take it to Zakhareev a bit here and have it with him, and Zakhareev just imposes that physicality on Lafos Pol, gets a hold of him, and pretty much just throws him into the ropes. The referee has a word with him about that, but although it doesn't count for anything in terms of the judges, a little bit of a charge here, I think, because he dropped that first round, and at the minute this second it's tight, but on the basis of what happened in the first, I would say this is probably going against him as well. Right hand there from Zakhareev, who just shrugs him off. The referee had a quick word about that. That's a little bit better from Lafos Pol, just caught Zakhareev on the end of the 1-2 there. Good jab from the Cuban as well. They trade jabs on the inside and both look for right hands. Long right hand from Lafos Pol. Short left. Decent finish to the round for the Cuban here. Zakhareev gets it on 4 of the cards. Thought he might. So 2-0 up with those 4 judges. In that second round, did try to up the work rate, did try and get on the front foot more and be a bit more aggressive, but evidently didn't quite do enough.
Seconds out, please.
Well, the corner taking too long there, the Ukrainian corner. They need to get out quicker than that. Seconds out came about 5 seconds ago. So into the third and final round here. Yurii Zakhareev of Ukraine is in control here against Dany Lafos Pol of Cuba. Good straight left hand there from the Cuban. But he's 2 points down on 4 scorecards, so needs something absolutely huge to turn this around. The Zakhareev has just got him on the run a little bit there. Landed a left hand followed by a right, and he didn't look completely steady as he headed back in towards the ropes. Lafos Pol, he is very tall, and when tall fighters get caught like that, they can have that kind of Bambi on ice look about them. Good movement there from Zakhareev. You've got to be fit to fight like this because he throws a lot of punches and there's a lot of extravagant lateral movement as well. Dipping low at the waist, moving from side to side. Great example there. And that's very, very good defensively. But as I say, you've got to be in top sparkling nick to fight like that, even for 3 rounds. Lead right hand there from Lafos Pol. This contest is just meandering a little bit in the final round. Zakhareev, I think, will know that he's on top here. Throws that big 1-2. He's had to be punching up all fight as well because there's a height advantage for Lafos Pol, and he does tend to box out of a bit of a crouch and finds Lafos Pol with a really springy right hand there, Zakhareev. And he'll have a couple of days to recover after this as well. The rest day for everybody tomorrow, and then the women's finals are on Thursday, the men's on Friday. They get underway at 4 o'clock, both of those sessions, Central European time. That will all be on the IE, but boxing YouTube channel, as all the coverage has been over the last couple of weeks. So if you've been following it with us, please do try and make sure you subscribe. It's the final few seconds here. And Zakhareev really has outworked Lafos Pol over the course of the 3 rounds. That's what you would say has been the main difference between the two. He's thrown more, and he's been busier, and he's outdone his opponent in that sense. In terms of what landed over the course of those 3 rounds, there might not be all that much difference between the two of them, to be honest, but that was a good shot, followed by the right hand there, and then he just took a little bit of a stagger back towards the ropes. But what did land from Zakhareev was more solid than what came back from Lafos Pol, and he deservedly got the win here.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this bout in the ring B, win on points with unanimous decision. From the red corner, Yurii, Zakhariev.
So Zakhariev goes through to the final, and Lafos Pol will have to be content with a bronze medal. Split scoring in that final round, so 2 scores of 30-27, 3 rounds to 0, 3 scores of 29-28, 2 rounds to 1.